December 1900. Scotland's rugged western coast. Snow falls softly as Superintendent Robert Muirhead stares out his window. 18 miles offshore stand the Flannan Isles, 7 tiny islands battered by the Atlantic. On the largest island moor sits a brand new lighthouse. Just 1 year old, built with the finest modern technology. It was meant to save lives. Instead, it became the center of an unsolved mystery. December 7th, 1899. The lighthouse beam pierces the darkness for the first time. This engineering marvel will guide ships through treacherous waters. 3 keepers work in rotation, keeping the light burning, maintaining the machinery, recording everything in their daily logs. For 1 year, everything runs smoothly. Then, everything changes. Saturday morning, December 15th, 1900. Chief Keeper James Ducat makes his final logbook entry. Everything is routine. Light trimmed, oil containers filled, lenses polished, kitchen cleaned. Just another ordinary day at the lighthouse, or so it seemed. That same night at midnight, Captain Holman sails past in the steamer Archdor. He expects to see the lighthouse beam, but there's only darkness. He notes it in his ship's log. Something is wrong. December 26, 1900. Boxing Day. The relief vessel Hesperus arrives for the routine crew change. Captain notices immediately something's wrong. No flag flying, no keepers waiting at the landing, no response to the ship's whistle, no response to flares. Assistant Keeper Joseph Moore volunteers to investigate. He rows ashore alone. What he finds chills him to the bone. Gate closed, outer door closed, kitchen door wide open, clock stopped dead, fire cold in the hearth, beds unmade and empty. All 3 men vanished. Not a trace, not a body, not a clue. Moore races back to the ship, barely able to speak. They're gone, all of them, gone. The Hesperus captain acts immediately. He sends an urgent telegram. Terrible accident at Flannan. 4 men volunteer to stay and keep the light operational while the investigation begins. They spend their nights in the same lighthouse where 3 men mysteriously disappeared. Imagine their fear. December 29th, 1900. 3 days after the discovery, Superintendent Robert Muirhead arrives to investigate. He examines every inch of the island, looking for clues. What he discovers was disturbing. Muirhead's investigations revealed striking differences between conditions at East and West Landing, which provided important clues about the natural forces that may have played a role. At East Landing, everything was perfectly normal. Ropes coiled exactly as left on December 7th. No damage, no disturbance. While at West Landing, total devastation. 110 feet above sea level, a storage box has been ripped away, iron railings twisted and torn from the rock. A 1-ton stone block shifted from its position, a life preserver ripped from its mounting. The power that struck here was immense. Muirhead continued to examine the keeper's personal belongings. Ducat and Marshall, missing their sea boots and waterproof coats. But MacArthur's coat was still hanging on the hook. His boots are still by the door. This tells the story. 2 men went out prepared for bad weather. The 3rd rushed out without even grabbing his coat. Muirhead pieces together the most likely scenario. Afternoon of December 15th. Storm approaching. Ducat and Marshall head to West Landing to secure equipment before the storm hits. They're experienced. They know the sea. They're being careful. But these waters are unpredictable. Rogue waves can appear from nowhere. massive walls of water that strike without warning. MacArthur is inside. He hears something, a shout, a crash, the roar of water. He doesn't stop for his coat, he just runs. And then, a wave. Not just any wave, an abnormally large one, perhaps 100 feet high, striking 110 feet above sea level. In seconds, all three men are swept into the Atlantic. Gone. January 8, 1901. Muirhead submits his official report. His conclusion: the men were not blown off the cliff by wind, they were swept away by an enormous wave. He ends with a haunting personal note. I was at the Flannan Islands on December 7th for the last relief. I have the sad memory of being the last person to shake their hands and wish them goodbye. The Flannan Isles Lighthouse still stands today, automated and unmanned. Its light still warns ships of danger. But the mystery of the vanishing keepers remains unsolved, one of history's most haunting maritime enigmas.